Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is MeyAroyo and I teach creative people how to sell their art online. And today's video is the first out of 3 Instagram marketing videos that I promised you guys in the month of April. Now, from various accounts that I've seen on social media, especially on Instagram, relating to people who sell print on demand or who sell on Etsy, the main issue was sort of like being all over the place, not really knowing what to post. You're posting some of your designs and then you're posting quotes and then you're just posting a bunch of t-shirts and then you start posting bags and you just post and post and post. And what's the point? I mean, what is the character of your Instagram profile? And for that, I came up with 3 main types of profile that you can have. And in each and every one of these 3 videos, we're going to go over one of them and really lay it out. So the 3 types of accounts that you can have is 1, based as an artist. And this is something that suits photographers, people who sell, prints or photography of their watercolor paintings, oil color paintings. You have a lot of people who are digital illustrators, like digital graphic artists. This is all about you being an artist, and this approach is mainly when you do your own art. So it's not about if you just, take things from Creative Fabrica and put them on t-shirts or sell them as, print on demand wall art. I'm not saying that that's bad, by the way. It's totally legal if you do it in the right way, and it's totally amazing. But that won't be an artist kind of account. So the artist kind of account is the first one. The second type of account that you can have is when you focus on being a brand, and that brand can be a fashion brand. It could be a brand for iPhone covers. It could be someone who does personalized mugs on Etsy. It could be a brand that does, customize anything. It could also be a brand that does, pillows and tote bags, or a brand that does everything for the bathroom, like the bath mats and shower curtains. But it's sort of like surrounding that Instagram account and basically the people you want to follow you and showing them that you are a brand, that you are focused on a specific product or product type, for them to be more consistent with liking the content that you upload as you are being consistent with the content that you upload. And the third type of account that you can have is basically going by niche. So for example, if your best-selling categories or collection on Redbubble is about, being a cat mom or loving cats, and the entire Instagram is going to be about cats. And when I made this, 3 different types of account list, they all have these different things in common in terms of the steps that I want to take you through within these videos. And that would be, if this is for you, if this type of account is for you, what should you put as your name? What should you write in your bio? How many times should you post? What should you post? What should you post on your stories? And generally speaking, how you should behave on Instagram. And that means, who to follow and who to comment and what to do when you're actively connecting with people on Instagram. So today we're going to have the first video, which is about being an artist and showing yourself as an artist. And it's important to remember that when we're learning anything online, on any platform of any kind, even if this is not exactly what we plan on doing, there is always room to learn. There are always little tips here and there, little things that you didn't think about. And I do think that even if you've heard this list of 3 things, and you decided, okay, so I'm not going to be the artist type, there is still a lot to learn from how artists promote themselves on Instagram, especially when it comes to print on demand and Etsy, when basically, you learn from anyone who's able to teach you. And I'm not talking about me. A big part of these videos is going to be me on my screen showing you other Instagram accounts to follow that are doing their work right. But please allow me 2 small announcements before we get started. The first is, if you're watching this as a live premiere, welcome! You might have noticed that there is a chat on this side, and I'm currently active on it. And that is because this is not a live YouTube video, but a live premiere. A live YouTube video means that I'm talking right now, and a live premiere means that this video is pre-recorded, pre-edited and uploaded onto YouTube as a way to watch it for the first time, me with you guys. So I'm available on the live chat throughout this video to answer all of your questions if you have specific targeted questions for something that I'm about to show you. If you have a question that requires me to answer more than a sentence, please do that in the comment section below, because our live chat is limited to the amount of words that I can use. And in most cases, we are just using this live chat as a way to connect in our community, which I adore. And I do have to say that yesterday's video was, I think, my top live chat since opening this channel. It was just brilliant. It was a mix of people saying hi and everybody's talking about what they're doing and just blabbing on stuff and answering questions. It was just so much fun. And honestly, you guys, it was like an hour and 45 minutes that I was like, oh my God, I need to be on it. You guys rock. And if you want to make sure that you do not miss out on a live premiere, you can always check out my Instagram stories at May.Aroyo, because I post it there. And also check out in our group that I've opened for this amazing community on Facebook. And there is a link to that down below as well. The second announcement, I know that a lot of people have been asking me if I already know where I'm moving on next, or if I know where I'm going, because I'm going to be in this apartment for the next 2 weeks, and then I had to decide on where to go. And I don't want to talk about it now, because I know that a lot of people come in here just for the professional content, which is amazing. So I'm going to be talking about that after we finish the professional side of the video. So stay tuned for the end if you want to hear a bit more about what is personally going on with my life, if you care about that, or where I'm sort of relocating in 2 weeks. And with that being said, this is the perfect time to grab a notebook, grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, and write down some of the bullet points of the things that you think would be valuable to you and will be important to you. This is something that I do whenever I watch YouTube videos that are tutorials or sort of like walkthroughs, because sometimes the YouTuber is going to say something like a name of an app or something very small that you're going to want to write down. So, make it available for yourselves to write it down. So grab a notebook, grab a pen, grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, and let's get started. If you want to showcase yourself as an artist on Instagram, to promote your print on demand or printables, digital downloads, whatever, it doesn't matter what platform you're on. You could be on Redbubble, you can have your own website, you could be on Etsy, you could be on multiple different platforms, because I have seen different artists that have TeePublic, Society6, Redbubble, Fine Art America, and the list goes on. And it doesn't matter the type of artist that you are. The following list, or tips or a video tutorial, whatever you want to call it, is good for people who do photography, watercolor painting, oil color painting, sketch painting, ink painting, any kind of art that you do and then photograph to upload, as well as digital color painting, watercolor painting digitally with Photoshop or Procreate, or doing oil color paintings using Flip Studio Paint. And even if you are a graphic designer, like a graphic illustrator, a graphic artist. So all of these are about the fact that you have a certain type of art. And the reason why we're focusing on the art instead of the product is because you have something to show in this profile as you have a life of an artist. And I know that in the big platforms like Redbubble and Society6 and Fine Art America, you could promote, let's say you have a t-shirt with a certain type of text on it. If you promote it and people go into that t-shirt and see it, they are very likely to click on another t-shirt by another artist and not even know it. But when you brand yourself as an artist on the point of where people click on to see your products, they are more likely to remember that they came into this platform to see your product, which is the number one key when you're promoting yourself and you have print on demand, basically platforms with your competitors on them. Especially if you're doing Etsy, which is a huge marketplace with pretty much everything on it. So the very first thing that you're going to do is decide about a name. And I do know that a lot of artists combine their print on demand and Etsy profile with their own profile. The same as I do with my Instagram, even though I'm not an artist per se, but when I opened the YouTube channel, I was thinking if I want to open a separate Instagram for that. And I decided no, because YouTube is sort of a part of my life as much as being a watercolor painter or a photographer is a part of your life. So as it is a part of my life and a big part of it, so it's going to be on my personal account, which has my name on it. A lot of people have their own name or just their own name as their Instagram account. Some people have their nom de plume or whatever you call that, which is your artist's name. And also a lot of people have their name plus, watercolor plus photography, whatever kind of art that they do. And that name matters, as well as the photo you choose. So if you're an artist and you want to focus everything on you, so you definitely should have your own photo, especially if you're a photographer. I do think that people, if you do photography, the main photo of your Instagram profile should be a photo of you. And if you do illustrations or watercolors or all that, I have seen some profiles that are successful that don't have a photo of themselves on the profile, but they have sort of an illustration of themselves in their artistic style, or sort of like, a self-portrait. You can also have different types of other photos, like the photos of your items or photos of your designs, but that would give out less of a connection to you than having your own photo or your own illustration of yourself. Under your name and your photo, you have your Instagram bio, which I will suggest to sort of mix it up. Like mix up maybe your age or where you live or where you're from. I've seen artists that write, dog mom, mom of 3, happy wife, stuff like that. What you like to do. I've seen artists that write down, vegan or any other kind of life choice or life identity that they have, as well as what is the type of art that you do, like photographer. And I have seen like self-taught watercolor artists or stuff like that. And beneath that, sort of like where to get my art, you can shop for my prints, something that talks about that everything that people can see here, they can basically click on the link below and buy. Do not put links on Instagram bio. If people go into your Instagram account, they cannot click on links that you just put in your bio or in your post. You need to put the actual link in bio. And if you have more than one link that you want to share, there are a lot of platforms that will allow you to do it. You can have it done with Linktree, which is a very, very easy option. And this is what I'm using. And there are many, many options to basically have one link that has all of your links. And honestly, guys, if that is something that is interesting to you guys, go to Google and type in apps like Linktree or websites that let you have multiple links on your Instagram link in bio, because you will see a full list of pretty much everything, how much these things cost, if they cost money, how much you can style them, and further and further and further up. And there's also an option for you guys to make a specific page on your WordPress website or on your Shopify store that just has all of your links. If you want me to make a video about that, because we've made a video yesterday about how to build your own WordPress website as an artist. So if you wanted me to make a short video about how to add that part of all of your links, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, a lot of artists post their email in case they do commission or people want to buy their original art. So if that is something that you do or that you can offer or that you want to start doing, just post your email on Instagram. Moving on to what do you even post? And when I say post, I don't mean stories. I mean your actual post on Instagram. And for that, I have several ideas, and they're sort of in their order of how valuable they are versus like how frequently you should have them. The very first post type that you should have is, the art itself. And it's not just about having the art itself shown. It's about using the art itself, but not posting it alone. Posting it with several images, that people can move right and left. And posting it with several images that could be either zoom ins of different parts of that same work. Like, for example, you have like a big photo of a painting that you made, and then people can scroll to the sides to see other different parts of that painting zoomed in. Or instead of zooming in, products, which means that, for example, you finished an oil color painting, so you go a step back, take a photo of that painting, and then for the next few slides that people go through, they can see that painting, on a bag. They can see it as wall art printables. They can see it as wall art, whatever you use to sell. So, for example, that would be one post, one photo in that post, the first one of the art, and the next would be several photos of mock-ups, either that you got from the platform that you're selling on or that you made yourself using Canva or Placeit. Another type of photos that you can post that works really well and also works really well with scrolling things to the side is your work in progress. And that could be, for example, if you started illustrating something, then you basically take photos throughout illustrating it and then you upload to show the process. So you start out with the first being either the end result or just the first beginning of the first few lines. And people can scroll through and see your entire process. And I do think that a lot of people, once they see the progress or basically the steps you have to take to make this product, it becomes more valuable to them because it's not just a tote bag for $30, with shipping from Redbubble. This is something that someone worked on and had steps on. I think that really showing in your work in progress gives validation to selling things at a relatively high price because most print-on-demand platforms are expensive. Another type of good post to post is selfie with the art or the art in progress, or basically selfie of you when you work. So for example, that could be a selfie of you with your Procreate and your iPad when you're sketching. That could be a photo of you while you do watercolor painting, and can even be a good selfie of you holding a camera if you're a photographer. Or a selfie of you holding any kind of art that you've ordered for yourself, any kind of print-on-demand product that you've ordered from your own store. Another thing that is very, very well advised to post are videos. And these videos could be time-lapse videos of how you do your art, like showing the same as work in progress, only in a time-lapse video. And these also could be videos like welcome to my studio. For example, if you're a watercolor painter, so basically just make a video like, good morning, I'm starting to do watercolor paintings today. Today I'm going to paint this and that. Just show off your space, show off your workplace, show off your work in progress. If you're a photographer, you can also make a selfie video saying like, this is where I'm filming today, or explain where you're filming today. This could either be done on your posts or on your stories, but we're going to be talking about Instagram stories a bit later on. But one of the most important parts to remember about making videos is try to upload a video onto Instagram post with a different photo. Like, don't upload just the video. Upload the video and then click on the button that says make more files and upload a second photo. Because once you do that, then your likes basically becomes visible and it makes people think that the video is going better and basically encourages them to like the video more. You can also post different types of quotes. Let's say like every week or every few days, you can post different types of quotes relating to art, relating to inspiration, relating to what you do, and in the manner that you do it. So for example, I know a lot of people who are like sketch artists, so they sketch a quote. And I know photographers who sometimes upload a photograph of them with a quote on it. It's just about attracting more people who are interested in the general vibe of being inspired, being motivated, and looking at pretty things. You can also post different photos from your life. And you shouldn't be posting that every day if you want people to focus on the art. But, every now and again, if you have a very cute dog, if you went outside with your kids, or if you've done something really nice, made a nice, something to eat, you can take a photo of that and post it onto Instagram, because again, this works on people getting to know you as a person. You can also post reviews and comments. For example, if someone purchased one of your designs on Etsy and they left a good review, you can photo screen that and upload that as well as post collages of your recent work. So for example, if you have like 10 different paintings, or in that case would be 9, but if you have like good 9 illustrations that are sort of similar in the same vibe or in the same collection, you can make a collage out of them, because people do love collages. Another good thing to photograph, and I think that this relates to the videos of the studio, is photograph your tools. I know a lot of artists who photograph, they just got like new calligraphy pens, or they just purchased a bunch of canvases, or photographers who post, I just got a very amazing lens. And I think that sharing the tools that you're using is a really good way to show off that you know what you're doing, that you're taking your art seriously, as well as connecting with other like-minded people who are just impressed, looking at similar things. One of the most important parts about all of these types of posts is to be consistent with your vibe. So for example, be consistent with your filter. Don't have like one very vivid color photo and then one very dark photo and then one photo that is like super pale. Just be consistent with the filters that you're using. And if you're using Lightroom presets or if you're using anything like that, be consistent with the vibe that is sent off from your Instagram artist page. Tags and how to use them. So first of all, there is something that a lot of people don't understand about Instagram tags. And Instagram, basically every social media, every kind of website has their own algorithm to decide how good your profile is within that platform. And I think that a lot of people sometimes don't understand that when you type in a certain tag on Instagram, it doesn't just choose the people who posted this tag. It also sort of pushes up people who frequently post this tag. So I want you to sit down with yourselves after this video and think about 6 or 7 tags, or 10 even, that are your tags for everything. So for example, if you make watercolor paintings and then you upload them, like a photo of them, onto Etsy, onto Redbubble, onto Society6, anywhere. So you have like hashtag watercolor painting, watercolor artwork, watercolor designs, watercolor artist, artist life. You know, just pick out 10 tags and use them on all of your posts. On top of that, you can also hashtag your name or the name that you've chosen for yourself up top. And I don't mean, to tag yourself as a person, but hashtag your name. And the next tags will basically be relating to the type of artwork. And I don't mean watercolor, I mean what is in the artwork. So if you're photographing a beach, then you would tag beach, beach life, beach view, scenery, sunset on the beach, or the location that you're at. And if you just made an oil color painting of a dog, then you do like, dog, dog mom, dog life, photo of a dog, dog paintings. And that would be the second sort of tier or second type of tags that you will have. So the first one is, general tags that you use for everything, plus your name. And the second one would be tags that relate to what people can see in this specific photo. And that also relates to what they can see in terms of products. So if you're uploading products, you also hashtag, like for example, if you uploaded like Redbubble products, you hashtag like Redbubble, Redbubble shop, Redbubble artist, Redbubble face mask, as well as like just, face mask, tote bags, designer bags, whatever relates to the items that you've uploaded. And on posts where you share certain tools or that you share, your products, make sure to tag a person, like, just go into the photo, click on it and tag a person. And that person is either the platform or the tool that you're using. So for example, you can tag the company that made the camera that you're using. If you're a photographer, if you just bought like really good oil colors from a certain supplier, you can, tag them, again, not hashtag, but tag the person. You can also tag Redbubble, Society6, Etsy, as long as that post is relating to that. Now, in terms of caption and what to write, there is no right and wrong here. There are people who write down like very long captions and detail pretty much everything. There are people who write down one sentence. There are people who use different types of emojis, people who are more serious or more like fun or just put in a quote. There is no right and wrong. It's all about being consistent. So whether you want to do like long, very long descriptive posts or short, and of course you can have one that is just a small caption and one that is a long story, but it depends on the post. So example, if you do like the work in progress post, you can just write down work in progress as when you upload a post that has like a zoom in or product, when you actually detail everything. It's all about being consistent with what you do in terms of looking into yourself. So basically creating this one singular voice that talks on and on in the same theme or in the same vibe throughout all of your Instagram account. Don't forget to also tag yourself, like not hashtag, but make sure that people know that they can go into your account and click on the link in bio to purchase your merch. And now, how to behave on Instagram. So the first thing that I would suggest is the main like arc profiles that you need to follow and interact. And interact, that means comment, sometimes tag, depends on, who that is. And that would be the platforms that you're on. So for example, if I'm selling on Redbubble and Society6, I would follow Redbubble and Society6. That could also be to follow the software that you're using. So for example, I will follow Clip Studio Paint, I will follow Canva, and follow the tools that you are using if they're physical. So like I really like to follow Wacom, which is where I got my drawing tablet. And there are several reasons why you should do that. It's not just about being actively commenting on them and tagging them in your posts, but it's also about always making sure that you know what's going on in their platform and like new things that they might have, or just go and see the general directions of what they're doing. You can also go into all of these platforms that you're following and all of these tools that you're following and see the photos that people tag them in as well and comment on those. And please do not comment, "I love this very much, please check my profile." That is like Instagram rudeness. Always comment to the point. Don't comment like pretty. Just comment to the point. If you comment general words, no one's going to notice you. No one's going to look into your profile. And I'm not talking about Redbubble going in and looking at your profile, but the other people who follow their posts might do that. So make sure to always comment from the heart. You should also follow leading Instagram accounts within your niche. So if you're a photographer, follow other photographers that you like their work. If you're a watercolor artist, follow watercolor artists. And I guess you get the point. And when you follow them, first of all, if you like what you do, then honestly, I know that I love following photographers whenever I do photography. And I do love following other people who do illustrations. There is always something to learn and something to be inspired from, whether it's from the art that they make or how they show it on their Instagram page. And when you comment and you comment to the point, to their work, you can also, through that, get interaction with their potential followers. Like they will see your profile and they might go in and follow you as well. The third type of behavior you should have on Instagram is whenever you post something, try to go into the hashtags that you are using in that post and like and comment on those. And this is something that I've seen done a lot with people who do have sort of a specific type of design or a specific type of photography or art. So for example, if you did an amazing painting of a dog, go to people who tag dog, my dog, I love my dog, dog mom, and like and comment on their posts. They're really likely to, like your dog painting. As well as, if you took an amazing photo of sunset on the beach, there are a lot of people who are sitting and who love sunset and who love the beach, who are not photographers. Just go and like their photos. Comment a bit if they're pretty. And my personal advice, and I think that this relates to our burnout and talk motivation, because I think that if you just go onto Instagram all the time to sell yourself and to learn about how to sell yourself, there's higher chances of you being burned out by this platform, because Instagram is something that takes time to work for you. So my suggestion would be to follow at least 20 profiles that have nothing to do with what you do for a living or your art, but have everything to do with what you like. So for example, if you're a photographer that sells photography on Fine Art America and Shutterstock and other websites, but you're vegan, follow Instagram profiles that have vegan recipes. Or if you're a watercolor artist and you also have a dog, follow other people that have dogs. To be honest, it doesn't even have to be something that you are really involved in your life. Because for example, I don't do pottery, but I follow pottery accounts because I am obsessed with pottery and ceramic. It's just so pretty. So I follow a lot of these, and I sometimes just go onto Instagram and look at pretty pottery stuff. And I also follow some people who do have succulent gardens, because I think it's pretty, even though it relates nothing to my profile as a person who does YouTube, has PTSD and travels. But it's all about learning to still have time on Instagram just for fun. And the thing is, even if you are following these posts for fun, if you comment on them, you might end up interacting with other people with that same passion that might just follow you because you like it as well. So, give it a try. Moving on to Instagram stories. And just like I said that Instagram has its algorithm, Instagram and any other platform likes it when you play by their rules and really use up the tools that they have. So for example, if you're not using Instagram stories at all, your profile rank might be lower than other people with the same amount of followers who do use Instagram stories consistently. And if you're an artist, Instagram stories are the best way to connect with people. And I wrote down some ideas for Instagram stories that could be interesting. So the first one is post your inspiration. So if you're painting, a beautiful beach, take a photo of that beach and post it, or post what you're going to be doing today, as well as every time you post something as a post it to your stories as well with, the tap here or any kind of other graphics on it. But what I mostly like about stories, other than, of course, doing time lapses and doing progress videos, like work in progress videos or work in progress photos, is that you should try and find that thing that you make a story about almost every day. So to me, I always sort of say good morning to people. And it might seem funny, but the Instagram algorithm also works based on how much people react to your story. And if you simply say good morning and wish people a good day or talk about what you're doing today, you are very likely to get a lot of comments and responses to that story, which will increase your Instagram visibility in general. So I always do like, hello everyone, happy Monday, happy Sunday. And I talk about what I'm doing today. To tell you that I'm a huge success, not really. I'm not really using Instagram in the ways that I've spoke about because I really dived deeper into YouTube as my social network. But I do know that this is something that I plan on doing more when I develop my Instagram, the one that I opened for my photography, and really dive deeper into that because that is something that I want to do on my photography Instagram that I'm not doing yet. And obviously I will keep you guys updated next month when I started doing this consistently, because this month, 0 time for photography, 0 time for marketing. It's like 0 time for anything but YouTube and my clients. And now we're going to go to my screen and I'm going to share with you guys some interesting Instagram profiles that you can follow or get inspired from or see what they do and how they do it. Throughout this sort of screen share, we're going to be seeing a lot of different people who use different links in bio, who sell on different platforms. So you might want to keep your pen and paper handy to write them down because these people do amazing things on a lot of different platforms. And some of the things in their links, like some of their links in bio, are things that I've never seen before. So actually making this research for this video was kind of awesome to me too. So let's go to my screen where I'll be showing you these amazing artist Instagram profiles, and then we're going to go back to me, talk a little bit more about tools, about, different apps that you can have on your phone to help you with these things, as well as, my end of the video personal updates. Let's go to my screen. Don't forget to come back to me at the end of this little ping pong. So we are on Instagram, and even though I'm not marketing myself as an artist at this point, I do have to say that a lot of the attraction that I'm getting, and I get a lot of more involvements in DMs, and I think that in the past 2 or 3 weeks, I grew with like 300 followers. It's really due to the way I do my Instagram stories. So I just wanted to show you some of the things that I upload to my Instagram story, just if you want to have a look. And obviously, from the last 24 hours. So my day so far was like, what? This is me talking about leaving Israel and buying a plane ticket, keeping people updated. And this was actually quite funny today. Like I was sharing, like, when I wake up, and this is like what other people do at 4 a.m., what I do at 4 a.m. And this is how I share one of my posts that I just wrote. And enough about me. Let's go on and check out some very interesting artists on Instagram. And if you still have your notebooks and pens with you, I suggest writing this name down, Amy Elizabeth, downline fine art. And of course I'm going to follow her. She's brilliant. And again, when you follow someone, when you find someone good to follow, and you follow them, you instantly see other people that Instagram finds them to be similar. So you can go ahead and check them out as well. Now, what I like here is the fact that she made it very approachable. You know, you have her name and she's an artist. And she writes down mom and artist living in Charlotte, North Carolina. 10% off all sales. Go to Mosaic Foster Care website, which is amazing. And then she has her website here. There is a very cute photo of her while holding a piece of her art, basically. And here you have various designs that she's made. And you can see just by scrolling down, you know, what I told you about the vibe of the page. So she has, you know, a very distinct vibe. And if you look, these are the types of posts that we are seeing. We're seeing, you know, just the art. We're seeing posts where you can see basically the canvases that she's working on. We have here a very interesting, you know, in the making, work in progress. And it's super cute because her ring kind of matches the photos that we have here. And look at the caption, painting the day away, loving all of this sunshine. Just happy, bright, and positive. And she tags herself. Hashtag Amy Elizabeth Fine Art and Amy Elizabeth. And she tags, you know, this is roses and rose garden and vintage style, work in progress, always painting, flowers, vintage roses, and, you know, oil painting. So she's really doing this kind of thing right. Another cool tag she has here is artists of Instagram. You also, by the way, have Etsy sellers of Instagram and tags like that. And she also has here some interesting things done with her art, or just genuine things that, you know, she found and that she loves. Her writing is super approachable. And again, you have here another post of promoting products because it looks really, really good when she places it as a mock-up over a bathtub. And I think that this one sort of checks all my boxes because we have a mock-up of how this would look in your house. We also have how this actually looks when she painted it, as well as a close-up photo. And again, with the birds chirping in the background. Sorry, guys. Moving up, let's have a look at her website, where we are able to see all of her work and we are able to shop for it, as well as see what people wrote about her store and what she does. And there is a lot of things in this website. This website actually looks really good. I'm looking into Flora. Let's have a look inside. She has a very basic design Shopify store, but you know, it works because you just have a beautiful painting and you have the price of the original art and it just all looks good. And yes, you can't see here her Redbubble store. I don't know if she's on Redbubble, but the fact is she's making an amazing job showing off herself as an artist over Instagram because, well, you know, she has almost 20,000 followers. Moving on to Marina Art Picture, who I adore. I really adore. Why am I not following her yet? I saw her this morning and I was completely blown away by this artist's Instagram because it has, you know, it checks out all my boxes. She has her photos on top of her easel as she's working. She has videos of actually painting. It looks so cool. It actually looks like she's holding a brush to real waves. This is amazing. And as I'm guessing she's Russian, you have English here and Russian both. And English will always come first if you want to make sure that you target as many people as you can. Let's look at a product photo. So this beautiful painting with a mock-up of how it will look on someone else's wall and a different type of wall. We have more videos and more. This is like, I don't even know what to say. This is just the most brilliant photo ever. I can't even say, like the sea in the palm of your hand. The caption totally says it all. This is a beautiful, beautiful Instagram post and a beautiful idea. And here we have who I'm guessing is her daughter holding a painting. And there are several reasons why this post is good and several reasons why it got so many likes. 1, Marina, if you're ever watching this, your kid is adorable. 2, the painting is lovely. And 3, once you have a person holds an item, it's the best way to describe that size of that item. And we have here how that item would look as a mock-up on a wall. And we have a video reel of zooming in and then out of the entire painting. This is really an amazing, amazing work by Marina. Really amazing. Moving further down, we have more videos of her painting, more posts of her painting, more photos. This is an amazing photo. Amazing photo. It's like, I like the contrast. You know, she's holding a huge print of a painting of a beach while she's in the snow. Amazing. Let's have a look at her bio. And here we have Artfinder. She's on Artfinder. And here we have Marina on Artfinder, where you'll be able to find her original paintings as well as several prints to each painting. For example, this beautiful art piece that you can get the original one or get prints on stretched canvas. And this is truly an amazing work that she's done with her Artfinder shop as well as with her Instagram account, because, well, she has 115,000 followers. Moving on to Ula Thynel. I hope I'm saying this correctly. This is a beautiful and wonderful, I think she's Finnish. Yep. This is a beautiful, beautiful profile that sort of incorporates photography with sketch art, with ink work, with watercolors. I just see a lot of everything here. This is one of the best profiles that I've seen so far on Instagram that I adore. You know what? I'm following people today. It's my following day. And let's look at the links that she has. So these are her links, and we can go to her Society 6 store, where we can see her beautiful art with 5.2 thousand followers on Society 6. And I do believe that Society 6, I know a lot of people don't like it because they like Redbubble, but I do think that Society 6 is a place for actual artists. And you can see here that her art absolutely looks amazing on their items. I mean, absolutely stunning, stunning work on everyday items. And I do know that a lot of people have spoken about, you know, all these print-on-demand platforms being expensive, but the reason why people still buy them is, one, there is no price for art. I know people who pay $1,000 for an art print if it's good and they like it. There is no price for art, especially when this art is so amazing. And when you follow someone and you like their work and you want to support them as an artist and you genuinely feel a connection to their creations, having it on everyday items is something that will bring you joy. And once it brings you joy, once you have that connection with an artist, once you really, really do appreciate it and love their work, that money is worth it. Moving on to Lim Heng Sui, hope I'm saying it correctly. And we don't have any personal posts here. But what I do love about this profile is the fact that it is super consistent, and, you know, you just have like this minimal style, this sort of graphic style. And I don't know if you've noticed it, but this leaf is actually, you know, the background of it, it's a cat. This is so cute. And the tags, cat lover, cats of Instagram, art print, wall art, just beautiful. This is also a beautiful, beautiful piece. I don't know if it's a mock-up or if it's like real, but it belongs to that person's Etsy shop, which we will check out in a minute. Let's go have a look at what they do. So we have tapped up bio, which I'm guessing is another link in bio option. And here we can go over, wow, this is insane. How do I open that? I think it's like this way. Okay, so let's have a look at their Etsy store. Okay, you guys, come on, 5,700 sales. Amazing. And I think that they're doing print on demand with these prices. It does look like print on demand with Etsy. And they're doing a beautiful, beautiful work. Let's just go into one of these items. I'm trying, oh, nice. Cat with rainbow. And here you can select the sizes that are available. And these prices are in shekels, guys. So a shekel is like, I think like 3.6 shekels or $1. And there isn't much of a mock-up work here. I mean, there are no actual mock-ups here. And I know that a lot of people think like, we need to have these fancy mock-ups to sell on Etsy. But how does this person does it without? I mean, how does this person does all these sales without actually having like wall art mock-ups? And the reason for that is people genuinely like this art. This is a genuine artist that has a fan base that comes to their Etsy store because they want to buy these specific prints. And people also share real photos of how these prints look in their homes, which you can also, by the way, share on your Instagram. Moving on from Lim Heng Sui to Katarina Samohin with 44,000 followers. She's a Serbian illustrator. And here you can see this, Katarina Samohin. I'm guessing that this is her. Kind of looks like she would illustrate her own portrait. And we have here, very consistently an emoji and what she does. And she's like, an illustrator based in Serbia, daydreamer. She has her emails here and prints and other products and a link to her Society 6 store. Why am I not following her? And if you scroll down to Katarina's profile, I think you can see here some of the things that I talk about, because I don't know if this is actually in the work itself, like if the text is actually in the work, but this is brilliant because this is sort of like a quote, but this is her art. And this is her writing style, exploring new things, which is what is written here. These days, I have started experimenting with my drawing style and techniques, and I can't wait to show you some of my new work. I feel so motivated in recent days. Happy Monday. And then she writes down this illustration, and my other works are available in my Society 6 shop, link in bio. And let's look at her tags. We have artists supporting artists. We have Society 6, kids book illustrations, kids illustration, illustration style, creative arts. We have Insta illustrations, children book illustration, Monday motivation, because it's Monday and she felt motivated. It's a Monday mood. This artist just really does everything right. And you can see here that she's being consistent with her style of uploading. Everything here looks absolutely perfect. This is one very creative individual that I adore, and I kind of want to go and see her Society 6 store. I don't want to go over her Instagram. I just want to go and have a look. And honestly, this kind of shocked me that she only has 51 followers on Society 6, because she has like 44,000. But it comes to show you that in many cases, the followers you have on a platform mean nothing. I have seen Etsy stores with 2,000 favorites and 2 sales, and I've seen Etsy stores with 2 favorites and 2,000 sales. So I do think that on platforms like Society 6, if people just go into the platform to buy from you because they want one specific thing, if they're new to the platform, if someone just went into Society 6 because they've seen her on Instagram and wanted to buy her prints, then they wouldn't bother following. They would just buy what they want. And her prints and artwork on Society 6 looks amazing. Absolutely stunning work, stunning profile. I am in love with this artist on Society 6. Beautiful, beautiful illustrations. Absolutely stunning. I can't even speak. Should we move on to the next one? I keep forgetting you can't answer me. Moving on to Rosa F with Rosie's Sketchbook with almost 500,000 followers, guys. And she's just got one more. And she just wrote artists and illustrations, shop art prints on Etsy. And let's see what we have here. We actually have her sketchbook. And I love that she always shows the sketchbook along with, how she made it and her paints, like showing you, not just showing you this is the artwork, but showing you this is my whole work process, my working station. And her captions are super easy, mini sketchbook painting and trying out the green and orange color combination, being quite honest about what she's doing. And here we have Spring in a Suitcase, beautiful painting. It isn't completed yet, but this is how it looks so far. And she wrote down floral art, painting, illustration, beautiful, beautiful design. I am obsessed with this one. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. She's showing the process of what she's done. She's showing the painting as it's being painted. She's writing on, planning on painting a few flowers with watercolors, and I decided to start off with a yellow flower, #art, #watercolor. Watercolor, by the way, both with the American spelling and with the British spelling. And I do think that once people see a video like that she really went over, and did all these lines, you sort of have this newfound appreciation. I think that's also why a lot of people, when they hear like, how much time I spend on YouTube, or how I do YouTube, or see behind the scenes of other YouTubers, they're like, oh my God, there's been, a lot of work is put into that. And it gets you to actually value the end result better. And I think that with people like Rose, this really comes to heart because, oh my God, she's so talented. I mean, I honestly, if I wasn't recording this right now, I would probably sit down and watch this video like 5 times straight up, probably with some music in the background and fall asleep. This is so calming. So, so calming. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. Absolutely stunning. I do love watching it. It's so inspiring and so amazing to just, watch her do what she does. I mean, just watching her do it is super amazing. I mean, she's painting this on a black piece of paper and she's using like kids' tools. And it comes off to this amazing, amazing end result. I mean, come on. This looks like it was made digitally from like a Disney movie. And you know what? I kind of want to stop going over her Instagram just so I can go over and watch her Etsy store because, well, I don't want to stop watching her Instagram. This is, oh my God, this is unbelievable. The level of details that this woman has, you can really see it in her videos where she sort of did this sort of time lapse, but also sort of like, jumping in and showing the different types, the different progress of her work. This is absolutely stunning. And again, when you look at something like this, you can't help but appreciate it. And if you like the end result, then $10 extra on this or this platform, like if it was an expensive platform that you're selling on or a cheap one, those stop being a factor. Once you look into it and you go like, oh my God, that is an amazing piece of art. This is brilliant. So the end result just looks so much better when you've seen the process of making it. And I'm going to stop talking about it now. I'm just going to go in and look at her Etsy store. First off, brilliant cover photo. I love it. And what is she selling? Looks like she's selling prints, or I'm not sure if this is printable or actual physical print. Okay, so this is a digital file. We have printable wall art here, guys. So printable wall art with different types of mock-ups. She's showing the various sizes that you can purchase this on. She's showing other sizes that this can also be printed on, and sharing a coupon code in the last photo. I think I showed you guys like stuff how to do like promoting your sale. So this is actually a very valuable coupon code. And again, purchasing 3 or more digital prints, not on her regular prints. So her work here is absolutely stunning, and buyers obviously like sharing her work. Let's have a look at one of her physical prints, because I do believe that she also has physical prints. She also has cactus clip art. Like, she's sort of combining everything here, because you have here clip art, you have here like printable stuff, and you actually have like fine art prints. So she really went all in and put everything in her Etsy store. I'm kind of thinking maybe she's on Creative Fabrica as well. I think I've seen her there before. And she also combined various types of cactuses and basically like showed very well what you are getting when you purchase this listing. This is an amazing listing, but I just want to see one of her art prints as well. This one looks really good. I like the camping. I'm so into camping lately, like camping in art, not camping physically. And this is super, super pretty. And you have here a various choice in sizes. And again, charging something like $120, $140 for a 20 by 30 inch is only possible when people like you as an artist. This is stunning, stunning work. I am speechless by this artist. Truly, truly amazing. Moving on to Jade Lawley illustration, which also gets my follow because it's amazing. Super, super cute style, super, super cute animated, sort of like, it feels like animated, sort of like cute forest animals. And I think we have here a video of her. So she has made a time lapse of her painting. And even though it's a digital paint, we can still appreciate the art. Moving on, she also shares photo of her art on products, which is amazing. Although I think that I would have liked this clock better if just the bear would have been in the center, not as a pattern. But it really is an amazing work with the bear and the duck. I think there's a duck there too. Yeah. And she wrote, I've updated my Redbubble shop with a new range of spring bear patterns. To take a look, follow the link in my bio, and a lot of Redbubble tags, characters, photo of the day, spring 2021. Absolutely stunning work and stunning Instagram profile. And whoa. I love this photo showing my design in use on this adorable handmade baby outfit. Okay, so she's selling this, I think. I'm not sure if she's selling this on baby outfits or if she sold this sort of on a fabric, but this looks just stunning. Absolutely stunning. You have here more photos of her as she is painting, and of course she's seated by her bear. We also have a photo of her painting at the beach. You can see the ducks coming towards her. Actually looks quite nice. And I do think that she makes an amazing job with her Instagram account. She doesn't have a lot of followers, but I don't think that this Instagram account has been on that long, especially not with how intensive she's been posting lately. But her works are stunning. Let's see what she has as her link in bio. And let's go to her Redbubble store. Redbubble. She only has 19 designs on Redbubble, guys, and she's already so successful on Instagram. If you look at just the fact that it looks like she just started a few months ago in terms of the designs that we have here. They are truly inspiring and so, so pretty. I love the bear stuff so much. And she also wrote down here Thoughtful. And Thoughtful is a platform to actually make greeting cards. And I'm actually looking at this and I'm writing this down to myself to check Thoughtful for my own stuff, because this looks super, super cute as a print on demand for greeting cards. And as you can see, she doesn't have much here. She just started uploading things, but I do see good future ahead for this amazing artist. Coming up, we have Anna F with, I don't know how to read her Instagram username, but I'll give you time to copy it to your notebooks. And she wrote here aquarelle céramique and scrapbooking, which are obviously not in English, but still understandable. And she wrote down her other Instagram. She wrote down her guest and her email. There is also a Redbubble shop and a very, very adorable photo of her. And scrolling down, I can't even speak. Just pretty and calm and inviting and bright, and it just looks good. There are no words. I'm thinking that this is French, but this looks very, very adorable. I mean, her painting is amazing. And you can see how she creates it, you know, of course, with a time lapse and just watching the paint as it go. And I think that this is really the way to go if you're making anything that is physical. Showing the work in progress really comes to show you that things pay off, especially when you do it so beautifully. And let's scroll down. We have yet, you know, another day at her studio, work in progress. We have her mug. She's making a selfie holding her own mug from Redbubble. We also have here just a minimal, you know, just a plant here. We also have here that the fact that she has painted over the paint mixes. It seems like it. It's really, really fun. We have a beautiful wall totally filled with different types of creations for her inspiration. She just sometimes, you know, shows the colors that she's using. It's just so pretty and so inviting. And again, a different photo with the mug. Is that the same mug? I believe so. Yeah. She just ordered this mug one time and she keeps on using it because she can, because it is pretty. And here what we see is just her beautiful, beautiful, beautiful art. And obviously she's not selling these on Redbubble, but she's selling photos of them. But the process, seeing them, is what makes it worth it to us. And now let's go to her Redbubble store. And it sends you directly to the mug, because I'm guessing that's what she's trying to push forward. But let's go onto her profile. And she only has 2 designs. She just started. She has a design of the floral and lemon one, and she has just the floral without lemons. And I can see here that it wasn't adjusted to be on a face mask. Like, it doesn't stretch all the way up to the sides. And I think that while she is talented, it's not available on a lot of different products. But I do hope that one day she will go back to this and learn how to make like the patterns maybe a bit better so they can be on more products, because I would have loved seeing this pattern on a blanket or on a shower curtain or even on a bath mat. But her Redbubble account speaks nothing for her followers on Instagram, and she might be also doing other things like Etsy, just not having them in her link. I know that a lot of people don't even know about the link in bio option and just put one link all the time. Moving on to Joanna Basford with 179,000 followers, and she's inky illustrator, coloring book maker on a mission to create happy. Sign up to receive my inky email newsletter and get a free coloring book. And this is a coloring book artist, and I chose to show you guys this because you can easily make coloring books using Lulu or using KDP. And here are just some of the things that she posted. So she says, people often ask which pens, pencils, and even scanner I use. So I wrote all my favorite supplies and studio essentials in one list, from coloring pencils to blender pens, cutting mats, to external hard drives. So this is amazing. This is amazing, amazing gift from her to the people who DM her and ask her questions. She has also done a giveaway, 3 giveaways of her book with a book opening that is quite amazing. I like how the wrapping paper matches it. Okay, this is stunning. This is absolutely stunning work. Stunning work. This woman knows her business. Seriously. I'm speechless. Yet I'm still talking. I want to see the book. Show me the book. Oh my god, this is like the best the best package ever. This is the giveaway. Amazing. I kind of want to order it now. I really do want to order it now. Oh my god, you guys. I'm gonna end up buying things instead of working on this, but I'm totally saving her because I want to buy from her now. And she has so many cute photos of her, videos of her talking to people, showing off her book, colored and uncolored, and just, you know, sharing the love of coloring. And she has also Instagram links. Let's check them out. So her Instagram link is actually based on Joanna's Basford, basically her website. So she says, like, do you want to download your free coloring book when you sign up? Yes, I do. You know what? Forgive me, guys. I quickly want to download this free coloring book because I kind of want to print it out and take it to my flight next week. So forgive me, guys. I think that this comes to show you that she's a really good salesperson that does everything right, because, you know, I just did it and I'm filming a video. I'm terrible, 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 terrible. Okay, so she has like, buy my new book, Worlds of Wonder, sign up to her newsletter, visit her website, learn to draw, download free audiobook, and check out her favorite art supply. So let's go to buy her book and see where she sells this book. So you can buy it actually at Amazon. So this is amazing, and Barnes and Noble. So I'm speechless. Joanna, if you are ever watching this, me, and I'm guessing a lot of people on my channel, currently very much love you. Moving on to our last one, which is Raisa Zwart Photography. I'm pretty sure I'm saying this wrong. And she writes down, wedding, travel, and editorial worldwide, official Fujifilm photographer, loves the beach, traveling, and yoga. Gets to know me and my work at her link tree. Here you have a beautiful photo of her. Let's go into a story. So she wrote down some of her favorite moments in Costa Rica. Tap in to see more. This is from her profile. And this is a share of someone else's video and another photo tagged from someone else that I think she made the photo shoot for that. And we have here a variety of beautiful photography as well as some scenery, fashion. This is just beautiful, beautiful work. But I want to see what's in her link in bio. Okay, that is a lot. We have website Printshop. Let's go to Printshop. And we arrive at Society 6, where she has almost 2,000 followers. Oh my god. It's weird. With 415 designs of beautiful, beautiful photography, edited prints. This is amazing. Absolutely stunning, stunning work. Beautiful work. I love the door kind of thing. I know a lot of people are into doors. So this is very, very inspiring work like wanderlust and travel photography. Simply stunning and beautiful. And with that being said, she is the last person that I'm showing you guys today. Let's go back to me, wrap this little Instagram marketing tutorial up. I'm reminding you we have 2 more Instagram tutorials, sort of like this, but different. One is going to be at the 24th, how to market yourself on Instagram as a fashion brand or any type of other item. And on the 30th of the month as a niche. Let's get back to me for some wrap-up speech of this little tutorial, as well as what we have in store for the month of May and why am I flying to Bulgaria. So I did my following for today. I really do love these parts where I do research for one of my videos and I end up learning. So thank you guys for asking Instagram marketing videos because I'm learning so much. And for the last part of the Instagram marketing tutorial as an artist, I want to share with you some apps that I'm using for Instagram marketing and that I know other people are using. And I just want to share it with you guys. And obviously I'll tell you which ones I'm using myself. So I wrote down basically the main 2 photo editing apps that a lot of people are using, one of which is Lightroom and the other one is Snapseed. I personally use Snapseed, and I don't know if you've seen some of my Instagram posts where I have like a photo that has a text on it. I actually did it with Snapseed. They are really cool and I really love them. But you know, if you're a Lightroom person, that's fine too. To create mockups or to create graphics for Instagram posts, I know a lot of people who use Canva and a lot of people who use Placeit. There is a full video on Placeit that was done just a few days ago, so you can go ahead and check it out. It's an amazing platform that does mockups, t-shirt designs, Instagram designs. They even have Instagram story videos that are amazing, so you might want to go and check it out. I will leave a link to the video down below as well as a link to Placeit. And another app, or more to say service, that I used to use but I don't really use it anymore. I'm thinking about using it later on. Maybe in June I'll start using it again, is Hootsuite. And Hootsuite is basically a program that allows you to schedule in advance your Instagram posts and basically manage your entire social media. So you might want to look into Hootsuite. It's a paid service, but again, if you're managing different types of profiles and different types of Instagrams and different types of social media, and you want to make sure not to miss out on being consistent, Hootsuite might be a really good option for that. And for the last 2 apps, are apps that I'm actually researching and I think that I'll download because I had both of them at some point and then I removed them from my phone. So the first one is Layout app, and it basically allows you to quickly create really, really cool collages on your phone if you don't want to do it on Canva and then send it to your phone, or on Canva on your phone. And another one which is called Hyperlapse, and it allows you to make videos that like lapse videos that are rapid speed. And actually can do like up to 40 times faster, which is amazing. So you like can do like a 40 minute painting becomes like 1 minute, which is amazing. And with all that said and done, is Instagram for you? I mean, you really do have to be consistent and show up to this platform to succeed. And I know a lot of people who don't like this kind of personal approach to marketing. They don't want to show themselves, which is okay. Some artists, as you've seen on our artist screenshot, like from my computer, some of them don't use photos of themselves and some of them don't show themselves, but it's really harder for you to get started when you're not showing your face and being consistent in terms of how much you upload and what kind of content you upload. And I do know that for a lot of reasons, and especially that reason. People prefer Pinterest to Instagram, and if you ask me, should I do Pinterest or Instagram? My answer would always be, well, you should do both. If you can, do both. If you want to focus on just selling your art and not promoting your brand as an artist, choose Pinterest. I have a full Pinterest Redbubble tutorial that somehow still gets comments, even though it was like 2 months ago. You can go ahead and check it out. It's actually pretty extensive to what you can do and what you should do on Pinterest. And let's talk a bit about tomorrow, because tomorrow we have the first shop reviews video of this channel, and I'm super excited. This was actually filmed like a week ago, and I kept waiting for it to be on my schedule. And I filmed it with Elizabeth Kay, who's a woman I've come to know and adore a bit. She's living here in Modi'in, and she's the one who got me set up in this temporary apartment. And we just went over some shops and looked around, and I think that it's really valuable for you guys to listen to what just, you know, a normal person who just went into Redbubble thinks about Redbubble shops, because she had some, I think a lot of her opinions were obviously different than mine, not because just, you know, not just because I'm a graphic designer or this is something that I've been looking at for like 5 years, but also because she's, you know, she's a different person with different interests and a different taste in things. And if you want to submit your own shop for future shop review videos, I'm leaving a link down below to Google Forms where you could just, you know, fill out the name of your shop and submit it, and I'll have everything in one place, because I used to have it on email, but you guys told me that this is less comfortable, so we have a Google Forms for that. We also have a Google Forms link down below to ask me anything questions, which can be about myself, about you, about your business, you know, consulting with me on stuff. This could be about my professional life, my personal life. This could also be YouTube questions. You have a place to basically fill out all of the questions that you want to ask me, and this is on the Google Forms below. And I think that once we have enough questions, I'm going to do a video answering these questions, and it will probably be next month. Or if not enough people submit, then I'll just answer it in June. I'm kind of waiting for it, I think, I don't know, like 50 questions or something like that. So you can find a link to that down below in the description as well. And those of you who watched the live video with me yesterday about how to build your own website as an artist, I have shared the videos that are going to be in the month of May, and I'm quickly going to go over them. These are not going to be dates because they're not set up yet, and I'm going to explain in a minute why I cannot make a schedule yet. And the videos are going to be my monthly goals video that I know that a lot of people started watching because it helps them set up their own goals. So every month I basically go over my goals of last month, whether or not I met them, why I did not meet them, and the goals that I did meet, and if I exceeded myself in them, and I set up my goals for the next month. So we're going to have a goals video, and ask me anything video, 2 shop reviews videos. We're going to have affiliate marketing one-on-one, which is the basic of affiliate marketing, and sort of just for you guys to tell me after that video if you want to see more targeted affiliate marketing videos, or if affiliate marketing is something that is for you. This has been one of my main sources of income in the past 8 years, even before I became a full-time freelancer. And I was actually thinking about making this channel about affiliate marketing before I opened it, and then I sort of switched into Redbubble and Etsy. So it kind of feels nice sort of like to come full circle with the fact that so many people have asked me for affiliate marketing videos. So we're having affiliate marketing video. We're also having a video sort of about the concept of passive income and how much passive it really is, because I want to break some misconceptions of a lot of people caused by other YouTubers that consistently think that passive income is just, you know, working 2 hours a day and becoming a millionaire, which is possible, but not likely. And I will also be reviewing products that are being shipped to me by a print-on-demand supplier. Now, I was contacted by a print-on-demand supplier that produces most of their things in China. They also have USA manufacturing, but your contact person is Chinese and the prices are very low. And as a person that orders a lot of things from AliExpress, I can tell you that a lot of things that you order from China have terrible quality, and a lot of things that I ordered from AliExpress had the best quality ever in super cheap prices. So they contacted me and asked me to sort of review them in my channel, and they're sending me a few products that obviously I designed, so I can share them with you. I can show you their system, like their design system, as well as their product quality. And that will be coming in May. 2 more videos we have on May are basically going through platforms. And one of them would be Art of Wear. And the other one would be, again, Fine Art America. Because I don't know if you've seen my Fine Art America video or if you're on my Fine Art America group. But there is so much more to say about this platform because it actually gives you way more than just your profile on Fine Art America and your website. There's actually more to say about them, and it's going to be on the second part of the Fine Art America video coming up this month, as well as Art of Wear. When it comes to Etsy, we're going to have 3 videos in May that are specifically targeted for Etsy sellers or for people who want to sell on Etsy. One of them is going to be basically, what do you need to know about Etsy, or what do you need to do before starting an Etsy store, especially in 2021, when we have so many other Etsy stores out there, like more than ever. There will also be a very requested video explaining Etsy SEO and Etsy SEO tools and Etsy SEO trends, as well as a video about how to basically promote a printables Etsy shop or an instant download Etsy shop by giving freebies in your own blog. So that is something that I'm really looking forward to do, because this is something that I really, really believe in, as well as 2 design with me videos. One where we're going to basically be using shapes to make art. And we're going to be using automated shapes, like, just a circle or a square or all of that from Canva to actually make really pretty things. The second design with me video is going to be how to illustrate from a photo. And it's not going to be the oil painting one that I've done. It's not going to be like make it a painting. It's going to be actually illustrating from a photo, showing different techniques that I'm using on Clip Studio Paint, as well as one of the last videos for May, which will be how to not sell instant downloads on Etsy, but set up your own digital download shop on Shopify. I will see if I have room for more videos, but for the time being, I just counted, these are 15 videos. I think that's all I will have to give in May, because on May 3rd, I'm flying to Bulgaria. So I'm leaving this place. I booked a flight to May 3rd. I'm flying to Bulgaria for about 2.5 months. I will be staying 2 months in Bansko, Bulgaria. And honestly, I'm going to take the time there to reconnect with some friends of mine that I haven't seen in a very long time who are also coming to Bansko. And I'm going to take a bunch of photography for my Fine Art America profile and, for myself, and just enjoy reconnecting with nature in the amazing country of Bulgaria during springtime. And of course, keep you posted on my apartment there. If you want to see a bit more about like the flight there, like the COVID instructions, if you want me to make like a video about that, like the different segments on the way there, please let me know in advance so I can start filming it, because again, it's going to happen on May 3rd. So I'm really looking forward to that. I can't take the smile off my face. I left Romania on April 23rd of last year, and I've been here for almost exactly a year now. And the thing is, I was supposed to spend April, May, and June of last year in Bulgaria. I ended up sticking around longer in Romania because I didn't have a flight home, and my flight to Bulgaria got canceled. And then I was looking into what I'm going to do next in terms of, I'm in a temporary apartment. So if I'm going to move up north or if I'm going to relocate. So Israelis, even though we are vaccinated, like even if you're vaccinated, you still can't go to Romania, but vaccinated with a negative COVID test, you can go to Bulgaria and have some fun. And so I looked into booking, a flight to Bulgaria and how much it costs. And I'm like, okay, so, I can take it. But then I saw that I actually had credit points with that airline for the flight from last year to Bulgaria that got canceled. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool, because I just booked a flight with, money I've already paid for a year ago. So I basically didn't pay anything. And I've had some friends help me out, find a really, really cool apartment that costs a ridiculously low amount of money in terms of the Western world in Israel. So I'm kind of psyched about, kind of chillaxing in a really, really nice and affordable place. And, reconnecting with a lot of friends I haven't seen in almost a year or 2 years, because I have a lot of digital nomad friends, and we frequent mostly, the same countries. But with COVID, everybody had to go back to their own country. So it's kind of been a hard and lonely year here. So I'm going to be reconnecting with people and spending my birthday, which is in the end of June. No, I was not born in May. So I'm going to be celebrating my birthday at the end of June in Bulgaria. By the way, it's also kind of like a route trip to me because my grandma from my mother's side is Bulgarian, which is actually also my last name, Arroyo or Arrojo. I've heard it pronounced both ways, is also Bulgarian. It's like Spanish origin, but Bulgarian. So I'm kind of looking forward to walking down the food markets of Bulgaria and seeing food that my grandma used to make me when I was a kid. So it's going to be super, super fun and super, super cool. And I don't know if anyone is watching this personal thing. I keep wondering if to share like personal stuff. I will be talking more about that on my goals video, as well as mentioned in the goals video, more about time management, because I've heard someone requesting it in the live chat yesterday, as well as in a few DMs. And with that being said, that is it from me for today. Feel free to like this video if you like this kind of content. Check out the other videos coming up this month, as well as subscribe to my channel if you're not yet subscribed. And if you've seen my channel before, then you already know what I'm about to say, because the live chat is going to go away in 3, 2, 1, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!